Peace and blessings, sisters and brothers. This is Kepra hollering at you again. Today I'm going to talk about the 12th Odu of the 16 Mejis, according to the wisdom teachings of Ifa. And this is known as Oturopon Meji. Oturupon is known as the bearer. It is identified with the power to give birth. It is also the spirit of infectious disease. This Odu is called Oturopon Meji as an alias because the Babalawo or the Abo wants to avoid invoking the power of infectious disease when the mat is open. So Oturopon breaks down to mean seeker of wisdom. This Odu talks about the development of one's intelligence and also warns about forgetfulness. Forgetfulness is a major challenge when it comes to the human condition. To remember is to bring about all those pieces that were scattered back together. In other words, bringing back together our fragmented pieces of memory. We become wiser when we learn from our mistakes because we maintain a strong ability to recall. One thing to keep in mind, we may understand that we are intelligent, but we must not see ourselves as being intellectually superior and mistreat others and look down upon them, because this gift can also be taken away. The main reason we come to the mat for Ifa divination is because we forgot our mission and the pact we made with Olodumare before we came to earth through the womb. Oturopon Meji is the bearer because it deals with the birth of a child, or the manifestation of an idea or a project, and so on. This Odu also deals with the need to have courage in situations that put our character to the test. This is where we find ourselves tested with circumstances that will make us stand up for what we know to be right. So we must face our fears and understand that courage is the strength to push forward in spite of those fears. And we may have to have a conversation with an individual about things that make us feel uncomfortable, yet it is necessary to avoid a foreseeable issue or problem. Oturupon deals a lot with the need to ground, not only in our truth, but grounding in a sense of taking care of our physical health to maintain ourselves in the physical world. The body temple is the vehicle for our spirit to express itself through. So Oturupon has a lot to do with what happens in the lower torso, whether it's the carrying of a child or the developing of a disease, in which many times begin in the gut and it spreads throughout the body. The pregnancy in which this Odu can represent may not only be the baby in the womb necessarily, but it can also represent a project or an invention, a business, and so on. The stomach is also an Orisha. If we want to maintain our health, it'd be wise for us to pay attention to what we're feeding this Orisha. Another thing is the center, that is the belly button. The center, known as Inu or Ori Inu, is located behind the belly button. It is one of the areas that is fed besides the physical head during a feeding ritual for the head. The gut area is one of the main places that we must take care of for our well-being, and it is in this area in which lies a second brain. When your gut is not healthy, you'll experience brain fog and memory problems. So one good exercise is pot belly breathing. It's a great way to circulate our energy and assist in the awakening of our life force. We cannot express the power of spirit if we're sickly and low on energy. So Oturupon is also the place in which reminds us to maintain our health, because through maintaining our health, it also helps give us the energy to align with our destiny. Oturupon is where the Egungun speak. The Egungun are the departed ancestors. In the Yoruba tradition, they are represented by the Egungun masquerades. And these are festivals in which there are the masqueraders who will dance, bringing balance to the community. And it's also where the Egungun, or the ancestors, have a chance to speak and express themselves, letting us know what needs to be done. So in Oturupon, we're reminded that our ancestors speak to us and must be acknowledged as well as listened to when they provide instructions. Once again, we speak of remembering by acknowledging that we stand on the shoulders of those who come before us. Within us is the same genetic material and information as our parents, who in turn carry the same information of their parents. As individuals, we are each a continuity of genetic memory, going all the way back to the beginning. I'm going to wrap this up for now, family. It's always great to talk to you. Hope all is well with you and your family. We'll be talking later about the next Odu, which is Oturopon Meji. Until then, continue in your journey. Peace and blessings.